So, we're looking at a new brand of holds, Summit. I believe they're from Colorado. New kids on the block, which are what we like. Today we're looking at the giant Granite sloper and the Granite slopers. What you're going to notice from the outset is it looks like these guys have actually been moulded from rock. That's because they've been moulded from rock. These guys have actually taken Granite slopers and they've moulded them and they've poured them with urethane and they've made some actually pretty nice holds. They're going to be pretty evil to climb on because they feel very, very slick and there's very few catches or anything else, but they're actually really nice. So let's quickly run through these. Nice indented logo, washer, backs are nice and flat. It actually looks like these haven't been sanded all that much when I was looking at them, but they have been. Their mix is quite porous, but they've been sanded and they're nice and flat. They're not too bad. You know, you're looking at something here, you know, fairly big. All of them are slopers. They're all big, very large, open hand slopers. The texture's very slick, much like you'll find on smooth granite, and it's going to be really interesting to see how far of an angle we can actually climb on these. Back to the next one, like a big cobblestone. Sounds hollow. Like a big cobblestone, again, big slope, probably get two hands on it without too much bother. Nice flat back, inset washer. The logos are really nice on these holds. I do like the Summit logo, I have to admit. It's kind of nice and simple, not too raised, not too shallow. So we come to this one, sloper, but there's a nice little dimple from the rock here where you're going to be able to just get your fingers around and pinch on top. There's another one here as well. Must have been a real pain to mould, where you're going to be able to get round really wide. This one's actually very wide. I reckon you're probably going to be able to hit about 30 degrees on these. Again, nice smooth back. Onto the last one of the Granite slopers set is this one. You can get your thumb in this little divot here. We've actually managed to get the details on one of them. I noticed this one here. The details of the rock from when they've moulded it have actually come through really, really well. You can see all the fault lines and all the cracks from where the rock's been. It's actually really quite good. Now, all of them have nice bolt holes. Which brings us to the giant Granite sloper, which is gonna be hellish to climb on. It's big, it's smooth. You know, the biggest feature on this is this little crack here. There's not much on it. You know, it is completely smooth, massive. You get two hands on it, you're not really worried. Nice inset washer. The logo's on here somewhere. Nice logo. Feels very, very smooth. It's actually got a little bit more texture to it than the other holds. You know, these are very smooth, even though with the fault lines. This has got a little bit more texture, so you might be able to get onto it quite well. But there is a problem with this hold. Tiny problem. It's actually quite heavy. It is hollow backed. Honk. And they've actually done a pretty good job on the hollow back. But this, they've bored the bolt hole out. Rather than being a nice circle like this, either the holder's moved or they've moved the drill press and they've knocked it, but they've actually managed to bore out the bolt hole, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, such life. But the hollow back's really quite nice. They're still quite heavy. They could take out a little bit more material from this to actually line up a little bit more and help you with your shipping. This isn't the hold we're actually going to snap. We're going to have a whole bunch of snapping of holds. They sent us a duplicate hold, chink, which is going to get snapped very, very soon. This one, I think it's going to be very hard to snap. This one, considering it's solid urethane and it's quite weighty, I reckon this is going to take around 300 pounds to smash. I'll see if I'm right when we do it in a couple of weeks' time. But it is a new hold from Summit Labs. Granite slopers, extra large Granite sloper. We'll see how they climb. We'll come back to you. Laters.